Hello everybody, this is Anarchy. Brett Wolverton, your host this week. Tag team action kicking things off. The Modern Classic BJ Hancock, his tag team partner Joey Reimer, taking on the Sin City Saint Jacoby Boykins, the Sin City Saint Brandon Parker, his tag team partner Jacoby Boykins. First time we've seen Boykins in action since Hardcore Hell. Back in as we see Sin City Saint Brandon Parker starting off against young Joey Reimer. These two have not got along for quite some time here at Anarchy. They're back in action against each other. Tag team action here this week on Anarchy. Joey Reimer with the advantage. Sin City Saint Brandon Parker not happy about that. A knee to the midsection of young Joey Reimer. That punch sends Reimer down to the canvas. Now arguing with him. Made the mistake of wasting a little bit of time into the sunset flip. Reimer able to get almost a 2 count out of it. Tag made to the Modern Classic BJ Hancock. Hancock, the former Young Lions champion here, been making name in tag team action with Joey Reimer as of late. Big hip toss to the Sin City Saint Brandon Parker. Parker goes into the corner. BJ Hancock right in there after him. Going to send him into the opposite corner, into the top turnbuckle. Finds himself back in, makes his way out. BJ Hancock measuring him. Doesn't really know what's going to happen. And shoves him down to his rear end. Comes in after him. Parker gets out of the way, almost makes his way over to the corner of Joey Reimer. Now the wrist wrapping or whatever being taken off by the Sin City Saint. Not sure what his plan is there. Goes back and spits at Hancock. That distracts him a little bit. And now just forearms hammering him away. Parker up to the opposite corner, charges in, misses the knee. May have done a little bit of damage to his leg, whips him off into the ropes. Back elbow by BJ Hancock, goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. I have to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little bit quiet here this week without Andrew Pendleton, the third, sitting next to me. I finally feel like I can get a word in edgewise as Joey Reimer just thrown hard into the midsection of the Sin City Saint Brandon Parker. Side headlock applied by Joey Reimer, who definitely has the age disadvantage going into this contest, the experience as well. Big shoulder tackle as you see the size advantage of the Sin City Saint, taking Reimer down to the mat. Leapfrog by Reimer, comes in, whips Parker back off, drop kick, takes Parker down to the mat. Arm drag by Joey Reimer, gets right back up into another one, and goes for the third. Parker spun him around, knee to the midsection. Joey Reimer going to the well one too many times. Reimer sent into the corner. Big forearm smash by the Sin City Saint Brandon Parker. But he may be wasting a little too much time yakking with the crowd. Reimer able to get a boot up to the face of Brandon Parker. Reimer climbing up to the top rope. Catches him. Could be the backpack, drowned into the stunner. Parker goes for the cover. Only able to get his arm over Joey Reimer. Not going to be enough to get a 3 count. Unusual tag made. Jacoby Boykins in for the first time in this tag team encounter this week. Stomps him. That may have been a little bit low. Boykins hovering over Joey Reimer. Tosses him like he was nothing. We've said week in and week out here that Jacoby Boykins, one of the most powerful athletes in Anarchy Wrestling, as he just squashed Joey Reimer hard into the corner. Even his tag team partner, the Modern Classic BJ Hancock, could feel that one. Joey Reimer in desperate need of making that tag, able to get up onto the top turnbuckle. This failed him earlier with the Sin City Saint. Will it help with Jacoby Boykins? It will not. Jacoby Boykins catches him. Big fall-away slam, a double spiral from Joey Reimer. Shows you the power of Jacoby Boykins. Boykins now standing on the shoulder, choking Joey Reimer on that bottom rope. And of course, with Dee Byers distracted, Brandon Parker will add a couple of cheap shots in as well. Of course, Parker is going to deny anything happened to whoever asks. Shot to the midsection by Jacoby Boykins. Boykins has the advantage on young Joey Reimer now, putting all of his weight onto the midsection. Makes it almost impossible for Joey Reimer to breathe. Reimer trying to fight back. Those shots to the midsection had little to no effect on Jacoby Boykins. As he cuts it off, knee to the midsection. Could be going for a vertical suplex. I'm sure he could hold him up there for an eternity. Now he's running around the ring. Joey Reimer, 160 pounds. He's running around with him like he was nothing. Held him up there for 10 seconds straight. Dropped him down with a huge vertical suplex. The power here, even the crowd here in Cornelia appreciating the power of Jacoby Boykins. Lacks cover, gets a 2 count. From referee Dee Byers. Joey Reimer trying to make the tag. BJ Hancock couldn't reach out far enough to tag in. Jacoby Boykins dragging Joey Reimer into the corner. Very dangerous place for Joey Reimer to be. As he's up on the middle rope. Could be going for a splash, and he does! 308 pounds of Jacoby Boykins splashing down onto Joey Reimer. 1, 2. Reimer just barely able to grab the bottom rope and stop the referee's count. Now putting the foot on the rope for good measure. I don't think he needed to do that, as the count was already broken. He may not have even realized he had put his foot on the rope. Reimer tried to fire back. Parker goes to the eyes. Illegal maneuver, but certainly effective. Brandon Parker toying with Joey Reimer, choking him. Cranking on the arm of Joey Reimer. Now a surfboard applied. He's got the arms of Reimer, which means he can't reach and make the tag. However, as we saw earlier, if Reimer's able to get his foot over to the hand of BJ Hancock, that will constitute as a tag. As you see Brandon Parker stepping on the hand of Joey Reimer, tags back into Jacoby Boykins. Reimer tried to get his foot out there for BJ Hancock to make the tag, was not able to do so. So Joey Reimer will have to continue on here against Jacoby Boykins in our opening contest this week. Boykins ducks down, up and over, sunset flip. Reimer's feet hit the ropes. He's straining to do it. Jacoby Boykins picks him up by the throat. He's got him up in the air. This is where Reimer does not want to be. Slams him down hard to the mat. You can see the frustration and anger in Boykins' face as he is still upset over the fact that he is not the Anarchy Wrestling television champion. He wanted to be the television champion so bad, was not victorious at Hardcore Hell, and then shortly after, Bobby Moore becomes the new TV champion. Boykins wants to get back into contention for that belt as he catches the foot of young Joey Reimer, spins him around. Big kick to the shoulder by Reimer, but it was not enough to knock him down. In fact, Reimer may have done more damage to himself. He was able to make the tag. Tag made on the other side is BJ Hancock with a clothesline of Brandon Parker and a back elbow. Boykins walks into a clothesline, stumbles him a little bit. Back suplex by BJ Hancock. BJ Hancock's fired up as he's been on the rope. Big shot to the back of the head. Hancock able to fire back as well, but the distraction was enough. Backbreaker. Sweeping backbreaker by Brandon Parker. As he goes over, Jacoby Boykins tagged in. I don't think, no, it doesn't look like Parker was wanting the tag. Jacoby Boykins telling Parker to get on the apron. He wants him to get out of the ring. He says he has it. BJ with a roll up. 1, 2, and 3. He got it. Winners of the match, the team of the Modern Classic, BJ Hancock and Joey